On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. German Marquez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Digging in, John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
3-0 now.
Wow, 3rd pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Striding in, David Peralta. Previous history with German Marquez. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Marquez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. We're just underway here in Denver. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. from the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Peralta, base runner at first with one out. Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. Peralta is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Two and one now. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball is looked at for strike two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Eduardo Escobar is on deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Diamondbacks get 1 on the Goldschmidt double. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Parra is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard. First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
LeMahieu over at second. Parra at first with no outs. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
2 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Here's Echeverria now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Out of 9, the pitcher number 40, Patrick Corbin.
At the plate, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Story has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Chris Iannetta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One and one the count now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Escobar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Thomas.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. In now for Colorado, Herman Marquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Herman Marquez.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. 1-1. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Marte ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Marte onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard but foul. LeMahieu stands at second with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Here's Echeverria now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Patrick Corbin. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. And this will land foul. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they're up 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking.
For the Rockies, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Avila shading to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready now, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, John Jay. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Ball
2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3 and 1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready once again, David Peralta. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And a high strike there. It's 1 and 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Parra on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Jay stands at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, the 198th of his career, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Carlos Estevez, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Carlos Estevez.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Denver. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he pops it up back behind second base. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, David Dahl.
Line drive base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Bases are empty here with two men out. Ground ball right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Zach Roscoe takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 60, Zach Roscoe.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Roscoe playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Hit in the air out to right. Para giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The pitcher number 40, Patrick Corbin.
So here now is the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hit to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Gerardo Parra.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Peralta going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting, Trevor Story. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Stepping in, Chris Iannetta. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Desmond. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, McMahon is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Story on second, Desmond at first, 2 out in the inning. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. D-backs lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carlos Gonzalez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Outside, 3-0 now. David Peralta waits on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. Number 17 for him on the season, and it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Done. Originally from the state of New Mexico, he was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. 2-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one. In now, A.J. Pollard, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. Runners on first with one down. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2 on
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ready with the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Goldschmidt at second. Escobar on at first with two down. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. Bases are loaded here, two down. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. From the stretch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Marte fields it cleanly. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Ball 2.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Ground ball left side. Echeverria backhands it deep in the hole. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Gerardo Parra comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two and one to Gerardo Parra.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ziegler still playing here at age 38. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
LeMahieu over at second. Parra at first, one gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 3-0 now. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A little bouncer. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Smoke toward third. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Rockies leave them loaded, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Pat Valaika will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Number 4.
Steven Souza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Ottavino, originally from New York State, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jay. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jay is retired. 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Peralta. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
25, Archie Bradley.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
Leading on for the Rockies, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fastball is in there.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Brian Shaw enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Pollock, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 catches the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Blackman, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Denver right after this. Brad Boxberger is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brad Boxberger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's The drive out toward the gap in left center. The relay throw, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
When you're down late, every run you score, no matter what the inning, puts a little doubt in the other team's mind. And after this triple, the lead is only 2. So a long ball, and we're all tied up, people.
Big moment in the ball game here. Charlie Blackmon, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his career totals, Arenado ends play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Tony Walters will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Last strike now for Colorado. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Blackmon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw in time for the final out. And the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin earns his 5th winner of the year. Brad Boxberger wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C lines of Mineral and the E lines of Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the National League West, the D-backs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-0. Jose Quintana twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Cubs took care of the Giants 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. Jacob deGrom earned win number 7 this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. The Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. The Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. The Orioles hit 3 long balls as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 4-3. The White Sox broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0. Sal Romano won his 4th game thus far as Cincinnati took care of the Indians 2-1. Jake Junis grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping the Royals push past the Twins 7-5. The Seattle Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they destroyed the Angels 11-0. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.